Welcome to another episode of Funky Car Finds. And here we got a 1984 Chevy ice cream truck for $10,000, and here's some more information if you want to check it out yourself. Now this is a really cool looking ice cream truck sleeper build. Has a 5.3 liter with 4L60E truck noise cam, which will give you plenty of horses to play with. Has some really stellar patina and cool looking wheels on it too, I think. And overall it just looks like a really fun thing to drive. The owner is asking for $10,000, and without knowing the state of the engine, I can't say if it's a great deal, but certainly looks promising. Next up, we got this custom Peterbilt golf cart for $15,000, and here's a little bit more information. If you ever wanted to be a truck driver, but without leaving your backyard, then this is the perfect build for you. This cool Peterbilt comes with a 420cc gas engine, some proper truck exhausts, marker lights, and air horns. You can even order extras like Lamborghini doors, a custom sound system with Bluetooth, as well as a custom paint job to make your truck uniquely yours. Overall though, it looks like a solid build and a fun little thing to drive your kids or guests around the yard with. $15,000 seems like a lot of money, but since it is a custom build and all, I guess that's the main reason why. Next up is this custom Ford Model T rat rod for $5,000, and here's a little bit more information if you want to check it out yourself. Now, this is basically what you end up with when you don't have that many parts lying around. It looks a little bit peeled off, but apparently they combined a Model T front with a Model A rear, and then just probably took lunch afterwards and called it a day. But it does come with a 283 Chevy engine and a Power Glide transmission, which is nice. But $5,000 for this, I think it's a bit much. Next up is a V8 trike for $8,500, and here's a bit more information. So they pretty much slapped the 350 Chevy motor onto a bike frame and put a roof and windshield on it. And it doesn't look too bad. Looks like a lot of fun and looks like a very creative way to widow your wife prematurely if that's what you, that's what you want. And for $8,500, that seems pretty cheap. Next up is this 98 Chevy Tracker for $5,500, and here's a little bit more info if you want to check it out yourself. So some people know this as the Chevy Tracker, others as the Suzuki Vitara, but essentially it's a cool little mini SUV that just fits perfectly on any beach. This one is kind of pimped out and looks like it came straight from the early 2000s, because all I can hear is "Somebody once told me that spring break." But this originally came with a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine, giving you about 80 horses, which isn't that much when you think about it, but then again there's not a lot of weight here, so, you know. But overall, it's a cool little custom build, and for $5,500, I think it's a pretty good deal. Next up, we got this custom Buick Regal monster truck for $7,000, and here's a little bit more information. So if you're into unique looking cars and you don't mind the climbing height to get into this thing, this is the perfect ride for you. It's got that Chevy 400 small block V8, 4-wheel drive with 42-inch wheels, and overall just looks like a head turner. Now, typically people turn these into sleek looking lowriders or to resemble the mighty Grand National, which is a really nice car by the way, but this one definitely looks like a one-of-a-kind vehicle. I sure haven't seen a Regal monster truck before. But overall though, it looks like a cool build that you'd have plenty of fun in, and for $7,000, I'd say it's a pretty good deal. And next up we got this street legal race Volkswagen for $15,000, and here's some more info if you want to check it out yourself. So apparently this thing was custom built in the 70s, and it really looks like it was. But I think it looks really awesome. Has a freshly rebuilt Volkswagen DP1600 engine, 4-speed manual, and built on top of a Gremlin body and sitting on some good old American racing wheels. I think it looks really cool. Is it worth 15 grand though? What do you think? Here we have a 2006 Hummer pickup for $7,500, and here's a little bit more information if you want to check it out yourself. So you typically don't see these Hummers with the long bed in the back, but I actually think they look cooler that way. And this particular one seems to be in pretty good condition, and it also comes with 3 spare tires that are supposedly like new. And for $7,500, I'd say that this is a pretty good deal.
Here he goes. Whoa!
And here we got a cool 1930 Ford Model A for $11,200, and here's a little bit more information about it. Now this is a real cool blast from the past, from the days when cars were much simpler than they are today. These Model A's came right after the iconic Model T's, and was the first Ford model to use the now pretty much standardized set of driver controls, which is conventional clutch, brake, throttle, and gear shift. It had a fuel meter, which was new for the time, and the fuel flowed to the carburetor by gravity. Rearview mirrors were optional, as was a cast iron unit that you'd place over the exhaust manifold to get heating in the cab. It was also the first car to have safety glass in the windshield. Overall though, a really solid piece of American car history right here, and the price seems very reasonable. Next up is a custom gas-powered cooler for $950, and here's some more information if you want to check it out yourself. So if you're tired of regular dirt bikes and ATVs and you're looking for something a bit more spicy to drive around with, this is the thing for you. It's got a Predator 212 motor with torque converter, hydraulic brakes, glow-under lighting, and can take you on or off-road without any issues. The best part? Whenever you feel a bit thirsty, just pull over to the side of the road, stretch your legs, and grab yourself something cold to drink from the onboard cooler. Yeah, baby! It looks like a lot of fun, and $950 really does sound like a bargain. And here's a really cool Ford 1932 Roadster for $32,500, and here's a little bit more information. Now this is a really cool build if you ask me. Whoever did this knows exactly what they're doing, and they have awesome taste too. I mean, just look at this thing. Has a Chevy 350 engine, 700 R4 transmission, and a fiberglass body. And the attention to detail on this thing is next level. I mean, just look at the custom leather interior. It's crazy. I mean, I think the price is very reasonable, and listen to this engine. Here's a Hello Kitty Smart for $7,600, and here's a little bit more info. Now, what do I make of this? This is either something that you buy for your girlfriend or wife that likes pink and cute things, your daughter that likes Hello Kitty and pink, or for yourself when you're about to start identifying as she, hers, it, they, or them. Your gas mileage in this thing would be amazing though, so you could travel far and wide while getting lots of thumbs up on the way for the slim price of $7,600. I'd say that's a pretty decent deal. And here's a cool racing bar stool for $1,500, and here's some more info if you want to check it out yourself. Now this is the perfect solution for those guests that just don't know when to go home. You know, those friends that, you know, they're nice and everything, but they just don't know when it's time to leave. Then you just go, hey, why don't you sit on this? See you later. And here we have a 1974 Volkswagen Thing for $7,500, and here's a bit more information about it. The Volkswagen Thing, known in West Germany as the Kurierwagen, in the UK as the Trekker, and in the US as the Thing. It was built using pretty much the same mechanical parts as the Type 1 Beetle, using the very reliable rear-mounted 4-cylinder engine and 4-speed manual transmission. It was originally meant for military use in Europe, but proved to be pretty popular as a civilian car as well, particularly in Europe and Mexico during the 70s and early 80s. This one's a short version and painted in orange, which makes it almost impossible not to notice you on the road. And for $7,500, I'd say you got yourself a pretty good deal. And here's a cool looking Chevy C20 from 1966 for $9,450. Here's some more info if you want to check it out yourself. So right off the bat, I mean, the patina is killer on this one. You don't see this kind of color scheme anymore in these modern cars. So it's really something. It used to be a cattle mover back in the day. But the big problem I got with this, he's asking almost $10,000 for this. There's no drivetrain, there's no electronics, see, no engine, no nothing. And it's not in like stellar condition either. Like, it's in good condition, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's not, I don't think it's worth almost 10 grand. With an engine, maybe. And next up, we got this custom 1965 Ford Econoline for $139,000, and here's a little bit more information. Now this is a really cool build, and I think it really lives up to its name also, the Grasshopper. And with that blown Ford 460 big block in the back, you'd be very glad to have that wheelie bar back there. And those flames probably give you a couple extra horsepower just in case. But you can tell that this is a really solid build. Just look at all the attention to detail that has been put into this thing. 135,000 in this economy though seems a bit much, but what do you think? If you enjoyed this episode of Funky Car Finds, please hit the like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.